This vampire was so terrified of sunlight that she deliberately placed her own hand under the scorching rays until her skin began to burn. Yet she didn't pull it away. Instead, she smelled the burning skin and smiled. The entire vampire clan trembled at the mention of her name. She was infamous for her cruelty. Anyone who dared to speak against her was punished by being tied directly under the blazing sun. Anse, she even ordered workers to cover the body of a vampire trader in wet concrete. Before long, he was buried alive beneath the ground. Since he was immortal, he couldn't die. He could only remain trapped, suffering endlessly. Through these terrifying methods, Andre established her dominance over the vampires, but she had no idea that a deadly vampire hunter had discovered the secret that her daughter was also a vampire. The moment the hunter saw the old woman, he pulled the trigger without hesitation. The bullet struck her and the vampire collapsed to the ground. The hunter thought it was over, but suddenly the old woman rose again in a terrifying manner. She stared at him with burning eyes and her anger exploded. The hunter was shaken by the sudden sight and fell backward. But he quickly recovered, throwing punches and firing again. Despite being more than 90 years old, the vampire moved with lightning-fast speed. Then a mirror hanging on the wall revealed her true nature. Her body was completely invisible in the reflection. Only her empty clothes could be seen floating in the air. The hunter had spent years hunting vampires, but he had never encountered one this dangerous. He tried to corner her, but she used her incredible speed and suddenly struck him with a brutal spinning kick. The impact sent him flying through the air and crashing through a heavy wooden wall. Realizing the danger, the hunter quickly removed his mask and calmly pulled a shard of glass from his shoulder. He immediately loaded special bullets into his gun and fixed his eyes on the doorway. But then, without making a sound, the vampire appeared directly behind him. She gently placed a hand on his shoulder, and the hunter's heart nearly stopped.